list.
Okay. Hello everybody. And hi. How you doing tonight, Kite? And how are you, Grave Kenshin? Good to see you here. Oh, Grave, I'm still setting up. If you want to hop into Discord and join in for co-commentary, all is good on that. Let me just hop in general myself. Okay. And I think I sent out everything. I'm gonna start closing up all these tabs because I don't want any dumb stuff happening while I'm streaming, as it tends to happen with my luck.
You sure it's just gonna be the stream and not the actual game itself?
You say that, but at the same time, oh crap! Oh, you know what that reminded me? That reminds me. Let me grab a bottle of water real fast because I know how stress-inducing this final boss can be.
Yep, you'll definitely need it.
2 seconds. I don't use my BRB screen enough unless I know I'm going to the bathroom or something. Alright, headphones are in. And I finally got my final outfit set up for Travis.
Nice. So anything interesting been happening since Wednesday?
Oh, I burned my tongue at work.
Wait, burnt your tongue?
I burnt my tongue. I don't know how to explain it more than that.
That's over. Were you something that's like hot out of the oven or something like that, or?
Well, at my restaurant,
fresh coffee.
At the restaurant I work at, they have like a little thing for they have like a little thing to throw stuff on top of food really fast, right? Like little, Brussels sprouts, chickpeas, right?
Yeah, stuff like that. I get you.
I didn't realize it was already it was fresh out the fryer when I grabbed it, because Brussels sprouts are cold, or not cold, like they're kind of lukewarm, but when I bit into it, there's just so much grease on it, I burned the shit out of the roof of my mouth and my tongue. And then on top of that, I had to commit to it, because I'm not going to spit out food in front of at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, though. I almost did the same thing not too long ago. Ate something at a restaurant that was still pretty fresh hot, though, and I had to slow myself down and eating it because it was so hot being fresh out there. I was starting to burn the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, well, what's it called? This was basically a pool of grease just spilled on my tongue, and I didn't realize. It's gluten free though. I don't have a gluten allergy, but. Imagine if I did.
Why didn't I call this number in the first place?
Life would definitely suck.
Alright, so I'm predicting I can probably get this done in an hour.
Hello? May I ask who's calling?
If you're lucky.
This is the Assassins Association, right? Look, I gotta talk to you about...
Oh, dear. She's done it again, hasn't she?
Hey, my AC's in the background, so if anyone hears it, let me know, or if it's distracting, let me know and I'll be sure to turn it off.
Don't tell the whole world.
Then you have been had, sir. You are not her first.
Because I noticed my PNGtuber seems to be flipping out. Right now, let me see.
Listen to me. Do not get involved, whatever you do.
Listen, lady,
Let's move the
I don't
mic
know what the hell
threshold a
you're
little up.
talking about. Who
There
are
you
you
go.
As if it's,
anyway?
I'm not hearing anything, so if it's picking anything up, though, it's at the bare minimum.
Okay, so yeah. Also,
It's enough.
I just moved the mic threshold a bit so for the program so it doesn't pick up. You know what I mean?
I get you. I said it might be enough
You're
for it, for it to
joking, right?
register, but enough for sound to come out. Because I've had that happen. Like when I'm on Discord, sometimes sometimes actually noise is loud enough to make it go off, but you don't hear anything.
Oh yeah, no, because I did mess with the mic settings so that it doesn't pick up the fan on my PC.
I'm now second in rank.
We've never saw Sylvia's mother.
Yeah.
Why not play along since you've come this far?
Oh, I turned my friend into a
serious?
No More Heroes fan, so
What's
that's
the
cool.
point? This is all some make-believe
Nice.
charade.
Yeah, I gifted him a physical copy of No More Heroes 2 during the convention.
Your most formidable opponent awaits in the
It's a fun game, but like when he plays the game, he does a lot of reactionary commentary. Like, oh yeah, he just got his head chopped off. I'm like, yep.
He's always gonna be real lost if he's trying to, since they do reference stuff from the first game.
Oh yeah. Let's go. I think I'll make him go back to the first game. He's interested in the series finally,
Yeah.
so that's good.
I'd say if you make out to the first one, you better damn well make sure to tell me he plays either. Yeah, please try to find a way to play the original Wii version or play at the very least Heroes Paradise.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, Stormtrooper. Alright. Entrance to Ranking Battle 1 is now open. Yeah, it's a good thing I got the thing. Also, I clearly upgraded myself fully off screen. I bought all the upgrades for the Tsubaki Mark III.
You even got the infinite battery.
Infinite battery, yep, and I've been grinding money.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the infinite battery is definitely worth getting because it definitely it makes sense to me. That's the final reward for the strongest weapon you have to get, as well as for how much you have to pay for it. Just because it does cut out one of the middlemen, one of the annoyances you have to deal with in the midst of a fight, and during a boss, it's definitely one of those moments you hate having to do.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna see if there's like an extra thing I have to do. You know what I mean, right before the final boss, because I know I did all of them.
We want to do like a double check.
Yeah, it never hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with this fucking game, especially with this port, not the game. This is an amazing game.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. It never hurts to double check with my luck.
Definitely so.
I wait for you.
But yeah.
I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to be done with No More Heroes, so I can go on to some not to say No More Heroes is a bad game. I love No More Heroes. I prefer 2 personally.
This port has been nothing but pain and suffering.
Yep, it's been pain and suffering. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Wait, should I change the jacket actually, since the final boss, the cutscene and all that plays?
Yeah, it's up to you.
That's fine. I think I just changed the jacket to like more of the tiger one because yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, just say that since we got some time here or whatnot, because what's about to happen is not very eventful for a while. Then the standard stuff leading to the boss. Can I bitch about something, a thing or two for a while?
Sure, as long as it doesn't affect toss.
I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, it's not going to be political or anything like that. So the main thing I'm going to bitch about is I want to bitch about how much of a pain in the ass my grandfather is when it comes to cooking.
Oh, sure.
We were trying to cook dinner earlier, and he's being a right pain in the goddamn ass. Because he is so set in his damn ways, or headstrong about this, or had to cook for himself so damn much. I have to literally remind him to season the fucking food when we cook it at times, and even then he still doesn't do it.
Well, one of those types of guys. He's like straight out of the pan.
Yeah. It's been a headache though, because when we make stuff around here, I cook it. I at the very least put seasoned salt or shit on there just to make it actually have flavor instead of just pulling out of the damn pan and eating, like I said, a cooked pork chop.
Wait, why aren't they driving? Oh, there's it. Okay, sorry, it took me a second to remember how this segment goes.
No problem.
Jesus Christ, I've never seen someone crash into a thing like that.
And the other thing is, I don't know if you know if there's a little too much, but I think I remember you telling me something about saw about that with Nux some time ago.
Having a nux? What?
Nux Taku.
Oh yeah. What right?
I think he mentioned about something that something that happened to him before in the past, or.
Oh well, about how he got canceled through like how he was being canceled because he was helping expose a guy who was doxing VTubers and stuff. But then what's it called? The other VTuber community decided to just hound on him, saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have done that. He's exposing other people." Like, what's it called? His heart was in the right place, man.
I just saw short of someone. I think it was like someone had an interview with Tux and someone else there, and I can definitely tell you right now though, just going through the comments how people mention about the whole thing, I'm like, wow, that definitely massively started my opinion on the whole, pretty much almost the whole entirety of VShojo.
Oh, with what's it called? The whole entire cancellation of Kason?
The dog, yeah,
not the Kason, not Kason, Coco.
Nux. Well, no, she is Kason now in VShojo, but I'm saying that the whole thing with Nux definitely soured my opinion on that whole of VShojo as a whole, considering, you know, they just dogpiled on him like that.
Oh yeah, no, it was completely uncalled for. From there,
on top of it, it seems out of all of them, only one of them ever did, you know, outright like a somewhat genuine apology, and the other ones definitely gave out that very corporate bullshit, you know, apology.
It tends to happen in certain communities that, you know, if you don't play along, you get kicked out or you get ostracized.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get that, but you know, the about the whole thing with, you know, with Kason was just mainly because the whole the Chinese, you know, the very particular Chinese nationalist assholes.
Careful now. What's it called? I know, like, I talk about that a lot on YouTube, but like, what's it called? I'm on the verge of getting affiliate. If you shame if I lose that. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, dude, I was really sad. I did say the entirety. I said the ones that are, you know, so gung ho for the place that, you know, acted like it was a major issue. That, oh no, they've hired they hired this person. I'm like, you guys really that petty?
Apparently they are.
I mean, about saying, it's like, you know, this doesn't make you guys. This doesn't really do anything. Just kind of, you know, make you all look very extremely petty, and doesn't do you any good. Like, it doesn't help you in the slightest in any shape, form, or fashion.
It definitely comes off as what's it called?
Entitled.
Is it entitlement?
It can lean into that there. Like I said, it's petty, and it can lead to entitlement though.
Oh, I forgot about this. I gotta be moving at a high enough speed here. Are you kidding me? I was hitting the button. God damn it! Don't tell me they didn't do that properly. Okay. I was hitting the boost.
You had to push at the right time.
No, you're supposed to just hold it.
No. You're supposed to push it.
God damn it. Also, what was I gonna say? You know, No More Heroes did teach me a lot about stuff about streaming, like also when I'm streaming to record when I'm streaming too, so I can, if there's any issues I can just upload the recording straight to YouTube, no problem.
Yeah. That's why I just says right now though, speaking of the whole affiliate thing, it definitely feels like I've been hearing, it seems like it's been a rumor going apparently that Twitch might be going back, you know, like removing that whole exclusivity nonsense if you are partnered.
Really, even for partners? I know it's like it's something with affiliates too. Like affiliates, like, you know,
I mean,
it never makes sense for affiliates to be on an exclusivity contract. You know what I mean?
I think affiliates were fine. They could do it, but it's maybe been for the partnered ones because they were trying to do some exclusivity deal, and yeah, as we can also tell just from other shit, because we, you know, just for the communities we've been in, exclusivity deals like that are generally not good. Especially, you know, if you're being this exclusive, but then the competition starts catching up.
Yeah, and then they have to try and control what little critters they have. Well, to be fair though, the monopoly is huge. Like, you know, Mixer did not fucking last.
Except, yeah.
God, remember Mixer?
like I said, like I said, the problem is though, for a lot of these things, like even if any new streaming service is going to come out, or if they're gonna have to find some way to get their voices out. And to be fair though, hiring one of the highest Twitch streamers to exclusively, to a contract to exclusively stream on here, it's like that's a good way to try and get attention, to get your, get the name out there. Because otherwise, they would have been, any of those they try to do would have been spread by word of mouth.
Well, I have some friends that actually do streaming on Facebook Live, and they're actually pretty successful there. Successful in massive air quotes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I personally wouldn't bother with Facebook because those guys are.
Yeah, no. I don't want Marky Mark getting my info.
I mean that asshole probably has my information or whatnot already. Because, to be fair, I pretty much had to make a damn Facebook account against my decision because I didn't want to, but my damn mother wanted me to make one.
No, I have a Facebook account. It's just what's it called? It's just one of those things that it's more of a family thing. And what's it called? Every time all these freaking updates changes, I always keep denying all their stupid permissions.
I mean, I deleted the damn account like about a year or two ago. Like I literally just deleted everything I had about Facebook related off there.
Well, Facebook did do a good job taking over Instagram. All right. Okay, gotta wait for my gas meter's all the way up. So what am I doing now?
That's what I was saying.
I have to hit this during like the specific time.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the gauge to go up though, and then for them, wait for the gauge to go up, and then hit the button when it tells you to hit the button.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that was unnecessarily long. Mm-hmm. And this is why Travis's bike is damaged in the next game. Ain't that something?
Yeah, though to be fair, like consider the amount of beatings that thing takes before this sequence, it's like, in game wise, that thing's durable to tank, but it's cinematic, so it goes to shit like most stuff.
It's also fucking clunky, just the design. Hey, that's such a dick move to fucking hide that treasure chest right behind you.
Yep.
So yep. What you want to do here is follow Ryu, where Master Ryu is pointing, and he'll guide you out of this lost woods. Ha, Zelda.
Yep.
Oh, I would have been angry if I forgot to refocus Tsubaki.
Dog.
But yeah, I'm at the end of
Are you messing with me?
an amazing game.
Scared cow?
And I agree with that.
Are you messing with me?
It's up there for me.
Like I said, it was simple. It is a good game. It's just the problem has been this port by Marvelous has been questionable for the first game.
Yeah, we have to make that very clear that the port job is only done on this end, not is on the Switch. God, why? How did they screw this up? It's a 10-year-old game. To be fair though, they should have just ported Heroes Paradise. I think that would have been more time-consuming on their end. I mean, less time-consuming on their end. But I think Konami probably owns the rights to that version. You know how Konami is.
Yeah, I don't know who owns that one. I also forget who owns the rights to Shadows of the Damned.
Is it EA?
Like I said, I forget who owns the rights to that one. That's another one of Serious games, which I'm like, I mean, I enjoy it. Definitely a lot of definitely a very dark game. So fair amount of dick jokes. Definitely makes it entertaining.
I like that.
I mean, to be fair, it is like, it does fall into very guy-like humor music, as we both know. Like, if you depending on the situation, if you just literally say the word balls anywhere nearby, you can go out and find a bunch of guys and get them to laugh.
Oh, true. Well, I'm Spanish. I say huevos, which is a joke on both the word. It's weird. Spanish is such a weird language. Huevos both mean balls and eggs. That's your Spanish lesson.
Yeah.
That's your Spanish lesson for today, people. Take that with what you will.
Man, that's you gotta do a two-part Jokers.
You messing with me?
You know, I can also use that as kind of an insult too, because the thing is like, you don't use a guy insult, you know, to insult another person, like another guy's masculinity kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I got. You told me that huevos also mean eggs. You could literally use that as another one too. And they literally, that literally stop and think for a moment. Like, so, it's one of those it's one of those make them stop and think like is he insulting me by guy standards or woman standards?
Exactly. I don't know.
It's a pit. It can be, but it's also royal.
You messing with me?
Especially if you don't speak it. You know.
Also, in a restaurant, you know how annoying it gets for people when they're telling me something in Spanish, and then I'm like, and I answer, no habla español. They look at me so angry about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't speak it like that. Like, I only know enough to get through.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I did that in high school too, but even then, it's like, you know, it all didn't stick with me. Some of it still has, but the vast majority of it, fuck no. I mean, and to be fair, as I said, that's generally what happens when you're not able to use the language continuously.
And it's hard. It's also harder to learn it more. It's hard to learn it consistently when you're an adult.
Yeah.
But it's not impossible.
Yeah, like I said, it makes me definitely wonder if I should have took French in high school instead of Spanish.
I took French only because I had a crush on a girl. Because of course I did.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, to be honest, I took Spanish because I thought it'd be a lot easier and probably more useful around where I live, but fuck no, it turned out jack shit. Get you some use out of it.
Oh, and also, this note is just basically done to reuse goodbye letter to Travis, telling him about what's it to be a man, what's it to be a hero. What the truth is, Travis is not really a hero. He's a warrior. Actually, technically, he's more of a modern. He's definitely the description of a modern Ronin.
Yeah. About saying, you know, at least for the first game, for the first two games, he definitely fits, you know, Ronin status.
Oh, dude, I should definitely stream Onimusha.
I cannot see you anymore.
Oof.
I want to fly to your side.
But the question is, do I reveal my power armor?
I want to be in your arms.
My power armor outfit during that stream? Nah, I'll probably do Adventure Zero mission.
I was gonna say, like, the only way I'm gonna say he does if you play Genma.
I wish it was Genma, but it's the Warlords version with the
I
range
know,
control.
I do wish Genma was an unlock or just something extra we could have gotten with it, but
We live in society. Bottom text.
Yep. I swear Capcom is idiotic with their stuff here, because things like, if you're gonna release, remember, Onimusha one had two versions, so if you're releasing the one that people probably play the most because it was a PS2 game, then yeah, some people may not bother because they still already own that. But if you release, the Genma version, which was an Xbox exclusive, and yeah, Xbox was bigger in the West than Japan, you might get more people's attention because some people might not have bothered getting Genma because they already own the first one.
Well, with the power of the internet, people are now aware of Genma.
No.
Oh yeah, they're definitely more aware of Genma. It's just the problem, as I said, Genma's never, like, they didn't re-release Genma with Warlords or even as an extra thing to unlock, and it pisses me off because I would have loved to have played through Genma. You know, because I'm already a completionist guy as it is, and I definitely want to, me grinding out more of the souls and stuff. Great shit would have been a problem, especially considering when I played through 1 and even through 2.
Oh, did I go straight into the boss fight? Oh no, okay, sorry, I got scared.
I said when I played, when I played 1 and when I played the first one, and then when I played 2, the way I played 2, I was definitely once I could absorb souls, I was spending time trying to Eason everything because that gives you the most souls.
Oh, dude, Easoning is like one of the highlights in that damn game.
Yeah. Here's what I want to ask you. Which do you prefer, the dodge or the parry version?
I prefer the parry. It really gets you into it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, the parry one's safer. I think the dodge is supposed to be stronger, but the parry one's a lot safer.
Oh,
You get the timing.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Are we about to enter the cutscene now, or?
We are about to enter the final cutscene. One of the final cutscene of the game, because we are at final boss status. So any last minute things you want to get out about Onimusha?
Yeah, now we can say we're during the fight, because to be fair, the fight will definitely explain its shit as it goes.
Yep. All right. So
I'm gonna mute my mic just on the offhand, just to be safe.
And I'm gonna mute myself, and yeah, I'll mute myself. To be safe.
Welcome to my castle. I heartily receive you, my son.
All right, enough with the jokes.
A joke? You don't remember me, Travis. I am your true father. Blood does not make such mistakes.
Jeez, you are full of it, aren't you? It's a good story, I'll give you that much.
We'll see if this is just another story.
Even if you were my father, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters here is who's best.
Remember, son, engraved into your memory is the night when everything changed. I fell to my feet right before my son's eyes. Do you not remember this?
In my deepest memories, I hear someone calling. I remember. It was a hot summer day. There was someone standing behind my father and mother. That person killed my parents. The face, I can't make it out. Who are you?
Remember.
Who are you?
Try harder.
I think I can see it. Almost.
Do you recognize the face?
Now I remember everything.
Well done, son. She was the girl you loved.
You're still as gullible as ever, Travis. Think, why would he be your father?
I guess you're right. I don't have a father. At least not anymore. You killed him, didn't you?
Yes. And that's why you became an assassin. To kill me.
Now I get it. All those fights. It was for this. I lost everything that I ever cared about. That bitch took everything.
I can help you to get even.
She's a good con artist, that's for sure. She set up some killer fights.
So you and I finally meet. You should thank Sylvia.
Jean, there's just one thing I want to ask you. Who are you?
Me? You don't need to know. All of your trivial questions will be answered in the afterlife.
Answer me!
It's impossible.
Impossible? What do you mean?
It's too terrible. It alone would jack up the age rating of this game even further.
So what? Who cares?
What if the game gets delayed? You don't want this to become No More Heroes Forever, do you?
All right. I'll fast forward this so you can tell me.
Okay. I'll make it short and quick.
You are my half-brother. You know that manga called Miyuki? The Japanese one? Well, it's like that. Your father abandoned my mother to run off with your mother. It broke her heart beyond repair. She killed herself. Knowing I had nowhere to go, he took advantage of me. Ever since I can remember, he molested me. We lived in this rotten apartment, and I was his slave. Every day I cursed his soul. I swore that I would kill him one day. The cursing didn't change anything. That's when I decided to become a killer. With no money to pay for training, I paid with my body. But you? I bet that son of a bitch looked like a hard-working family silly man. That was all an act. He didn't give two shits about cleaning up my life. So I decided to clean it up myself. That's why I do what I do. And I got what I wanted. Killing him in front of your very eyes.
That's my story.
Imagine that. You and I. Brother and sister.
Now you see what I've been through?
Maybe it had to be done. But vengeance begets vengeance.
You're right. Go ahead. Draw, brother.
All of your sorrows end today, Gene.
And for those watching this on YouTube, feel free to, you know, slow it down to see what Gene is saying.
I mean, there's also the video. There's also a video someone put out where they literally did slow the whole thing down.
Also, don't forget YouTube has captions. Also, I decided to change my model a little bit because why the fuck not?
Yeah, I noticed. But yeah, I say though, that's I will say I will give credit though that and
yeah, no, Duke Nukem Forever call out. Yeah, shots fired there.
Yeah. Well, this is before that. But yeah, just as a reminder to some folks here, that is legit sped up in the game itself, and there. Oh yeah, like I say it can be slowed down. Some people have gone and done it, and it does. You will feel the whole story, and it is definitely fucked. Like holy, it's like let me hear the thing. Her backstory. She's valid in the whole thing, but it's still like a whole what the fuck kind of thing.
Yeah, all this kind of fucking his own half sister. Let that sink in. We take being an anime fan too seriously.
Well, also gotta remember by the story thing, you know, he also didn't know until she, you know, spilled the beans. Yeah.
That's why Travis is chasing after his first love, which is Jean, which is also his sister. Half sister. Still, it's weird.
It's yeah. And you know, consider, you know, to be fair, I don't know if there's any more crazy ass revelations in 3, but I can definitely say, you know, for at least this game, at least though, Travis's dad definitely got around.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I forgot to strap on Peter. I'm pretty sure I can muscle through it.
To some degree, you just remember you can't really
Shadow Stopper?
as you've seen, Shadow Stop doesn't work that well on her, and on top of that, you can't really do any of your grapple stuff on her. Like honestly, if you can Shadow Step her and do that, if she's charged, it's better to do that. So she just knock her out of that charging attack, because it's gonna wreck your shit.
Yep.
I also think she's one of the first. I also think she's one of the few characters that are not actually invulnerable when they're doing the charge up attack. It's just, you know, you got to be careful about it. Also, can I just definitely say though, like, when I first saw that though, that the way she killed Darkstar definitely made me wince in pain.
Yeah, imagine getting punched through your oh god, through your ass.
Yeah, it's like punched through your ass and through your dick.
She gored him like a fucking rhino. Also, fun fact: this dragon gets reused in No More Heroes 2.
You must be burning with rage.
Oh yeah. I thought it was familiar from there's another one of the ranked fights. Yeah, Ryuji. Yeah, well, I didn't want to say the name for reasons.
Oh no, come on. It's a 10-year-old game.
I get though, but you know, we don't know how many people are actually watching this damn thing that have never seen this shit.
I'm not too sure you don't even know these guys. You don't like these guys in class and
No. But since I already spoiled his name though, I can definitely say though, I can say 2 definitely gets interesting by, you know, the Ryuji fight definitely makes the end of that definitely makes things interesting in 2. I'm actually surprised you actually managed to clip her there with the wake up attack earlier.
You have to I know you have to like mix it up with glasses. It's like playing a
Yeah,
game.
definitely.
It's like playing a game of fucking rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. I'm not just matching buttons. I'm alternating between heavy and light attack. That's why the thing is, it's like spazzing out so much.
Yeah, and even then she's dodging most of them. And you barely got, I think you barely got about maybe a fifth of her health down, and you use up your food. What else gotta say? It's hard to see when you're not in dark step because the whole terrain light, how the whole terrain's lit up.
Oh.
I mean, if I recall correctly, I think people's general strategy was just do, you know, for her in particular, was just do the charge slash method because how much she dodges your shit.
I don't want to do the bad girl method again.
Well, there's the other bad girl. At least you can fight normally. Jean is definitely much harder to fight normally.
Yeah, because she specializes in close range.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, she's like, no. Like I said, the primary thing is, you know, she's definitely more so trained in the ways of assassination than pretty much most than all the others. Like everyone, like the others can say, yeah, they are assassins, but you know,
she's a killer.
Yeah. I mean, like I said right now, like, yo, death metal probably got by for. So for him, it's probably he just got, you know, age probably caught up to him, and Travis was just a better fighter at the time. Shinobu is also trained, but she is just inexperienced, and she, you know, as we know, she let her emotions get the better of her during that fight. Holly's definitely
a hitman. No
Holly
denying that.
Holly can definitely do it, but the problem for her though is that she's a bit too reliant on her, you know, on her range abilities. Because you saw even in her fight, if you get in close, her only options were to smack you with the shovel or to try to, you know, detonate a grenade in front of you to get and have her back away. So, you know, Holly's definitely more lines of a hitman kind of style.
Oh, the Storyman is just a psycho.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Storyman's a pure fucking psychopath.
And I love him for it.
Yeah, of course you would.
Dude. Freaking you and Kite were giving me shit about that on Twitter.
Of course.
Hanging DJs is such a good song.
Let's see here. Harvey is Harvey could definitely qualify for one because, you know, his whole thing is a showman, so, you know, for all you intents and purposes, you know, he can always have it set up to where your death looks accidental.
True.
You know, just I believe he relied a bit too much on the showmanship and stuff.
I like Harvey from a character standpoint, honestly. He genuinely seemed like a guy you can have a beer with. Possibly he'll coat your glass of poison, but I'll drink with him.
Yeah.
That's a good risk.
But
I've had worse with poison in my life. It's not a joke, I've been poisoned before.
But like I was saying there, as you know, Speedbuster for it. She definitely fits more of the, you know, she also falls like with Holly as a hitman way of doing things, but, you know, Speedbuster's way of doing it is she can, you know, with the size of that fucking cannon, she can definitely, you know, get you to a desolate area and do it where there could really be no witnesses and less likely to be found out, kind of thing.
I'm just gonna have to chop her down from the distance then.
Yeah. We don't really know much about Let's Shake, and even then, it's like don't really know how he can work as an assassin. Like, he definitely feels like he's better suited for taking down people or structures that are large groups of people and structures than, you know, a standard single target thing without creating potential issues, right?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh yeah, I forgot that happens no matter what. I got scared for a second. Oh. And goodbye, Travis's lungs.
Do it!
Right.
Brother, please don't kill me.
Sorry, Jean. This hurts me too.
Not really.
We're both in the same business after all. And I've had enough.
Time for you to rest, Jean.
Good night, Travis.
I hope your next dream is a more pleasant one.
This is such a brutal chop, man.
It's over. This is where it all ends. Right, Sylvia?
Also, the No Materials Paradise version, it's kind of funny to see the cowboy girl hat stuck on her head.
Yeah, so you looked up the super sweet costumes for the characters?
Hell yeah, I did. I have the game.
Like I said, it definitely fits in with the it definitely fits with the series, don't it?
Definitely does.
Yep.
All right. Oh, hey,
we're getting
Billy.
raided.
I escaped Legion. Nice. Oh, don't tell me my freaking alert's not working again. I swear I fixed it. I fixed it. Let me open up a tab real fast.
But yeah, like I said, of all it's not just like that. Of all the assassins, you could probably say only like potentially 3 other ones are actually, trained to be the actual, an actual assassin thing. Like I said, Death Metal most likely is, Harvey, and of course Jean. Everyone else though definitely fits more, more so like Hitman type styles or.
Let me just make sure my raid worked before I continue.
No problem.
I don't know why the raid didn't go off. I enabled it.
But yeah, like I was saying though, it's just like I said, it's just primary, Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Shinoa could also do it too, but as we know, she's too green in this game at least.
Oh wait, you escaped. Oh wait, oh yeah, you were playing Dead by Daylight with Paradox Power Plays, weren't you?
Yeah, they were doing that because they had to change the plans for the night.
18 hours and 42 minutes into this fucking game. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, it's been way long. It feels more like closer to 20 hours because you gotta remember the whole amount of times this game's crashed on you too.
Alright, I've made the mistake of hitting view regular ending. Here's the real ending. Before I do that, I just want to double check my fucking alerts, man. I swear to God, I fixed this shit.
So many feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know what these feelings want.
Enabled. Hosts are enabled. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, yep.
Follows enabled. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here it is. Save setting. Because the raids were working last time.
Yeah. But like yeah, it does. It definitely makes it interesting here, for at least in this game in particular. Is like at minimum of all 10 ranks, 4 people are trained to be actual assassins, and everyone else is either more so Hitman, and then you have the psychopath that is Destroy Man.
Oh, actually, speaking of Hitman, oh my God, his chest healed nicely.
Oh yeah, this little reference they pull off here. It's kind of a. I think it's more like a stealth or subtle reference you wouldn't get normally.
It's the guy from Killer 7.
Gotta be shitting me.
Yeah.
Which kind of gets a call back to Which gets called back in Travis Strikes Again. In an update, mind you.
Hurry up with that.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense though. I mean to be fair, I don't blame Suda's team for referencing that game because it was like it did become a cold hit.
Well, it was a cold hit, but No More Heroes put him on the map.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, No More Heroes put them on the map, and then the Killer 7 stuff. Killer 7 became a cold hit, and now it's in the overall. People definitely want to play more of it too. But they want to play more. And now it's time for the hardest fight.
He changed his jacket back to the regular one.
And now it's time for the hardest fight in the game. And just a reminder for people who don't know, Henry here does have an insta-kill, and he is more active with using it than other characters. Yeah, it's well telegraphed. It's a well telegraphed one, but as I said, it's more active. So if Cyber is not careful during this fight, he can quite easily die in an instant. He's not paying attention.
I'm paying attention. If you want to know what the hell looks like, he sheaths his beam katana.
As I'm sure we'll see it though, because it's rare for Henry not to use it at least once.
It doesn't start to look like you're halfway.
No, I'm just saying it's that as for normal, he probably ain't until about close to halfway he starts using it. But if you're doing it on bitter, he's definitely use it early on and more frequently.
Also, you know how hard it was not to put the song title of We Are Finally Home? Shit, this guy can fucking move. As the title screen, but I ended up still using a song title anyway.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, that one it definitely the actual song title you chose you definitely fits good too. You know, it doesn't spoil nothing in all regards. But yeah, just note, just a note though, like it's also this here. Henry's beam katana also you can use it in Heroes Paradise for others who again don't know this, but that's like DLC you have. As far as I recall, you have to buy the DLC to use various like it. Yep. So yeah, but as far as I know, it was purely just a cosmetic thing, really. Nothing special, I believe it was. I don't really recall because I didn't own the game then, and mainly because it was been for me, it felt wrong trying to play this game without using a Wiimote.
Oh, it had PS Move support.
Yeah, but PS Move support is very finicky too, dude.
Oh my god, Gene, I never noticed that. Gene's in the corner watching.
Interesting.
That's kind of cute.
But yeah. Just to write off here though, when Harry's having his sword down like that there, he's in a parry stance, waiting for you to attack him first. And if you're not doing anything that gives you iframes, he will immediately counterattack you. You can't hurt. Yeah. And of course, Henry's got his own little lengthy katana combo. He can shoot projectiles, which is something that's old, which is something that's strictly for him, for anyone else that uses as far as anyone else that uses beam katana right in the series.
Technically, it's a
well, I mean, Henry's the only one who does this. He's the only one who makes projectiles with them and uses them. Travis doesn't do it.
But that's not his method.
I know, I'm just saying. As far as I know in the series, because again, I've not played 3, Henry's the only one is the only person who wields a beam katana of some kind that will create projectiles and use them and shoot them. And say we should be closing now to the point where Henry will start bringing out the
instant death. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful here. This is where.
Yeah, but as we also know, so Henry also has this dash attack, which is it's a two-fold one because the dash itself can hurt you, and then the upper slash can also hurt you as well. So you definitely don't want to be caught in front of Henry when you use it. You can help that.
I think it's 100 hits. I mean, defeat them.
If you're just doing normal beam katana slashes, it's definitely a very high number. I think about close to 1,000 or so.
I've seen so many death as like a YouTube channel intro.
I mean, it's a good way to do it though, considering how flashy it is.
Yeah, a long time I debated with people about Travis' story. End of the story would have been the No More Heroes Motel, or just end of the story in general would have been an amazing map.
I mean, to be fair though, like, considering how the park light here for the motel is, it can definitely work.
Shit. Oh my god, I got lucky.
Yeah, I just saw the dash attack, and yep, there it is, where Henry, that was right there. Henry raises his arm back and then brings up to a dashing thrust motion. That is the insta kill technique, folks. If he gets hit, if Cyber gets hit by that at any point, it is instant death, no matter how much health he has.
Yeah, you're impaled into the ground.
I mean, it's not just that. Oh no, no, you get impaled, launched into the air, smacked down, and then impaled again. And it is, as I said, for Henry, it is also, as I said, is one of the flashiest insta kills in the game. Like Shinobu's essentially her ultimate technique is also flashy, but as I've also mentioned, it's only insta kill if you are on extremely low health. Which, you know, for Cyber's sake was almost all the time was every time she used it on him.
Oh, there we go. I got the fucking wrestling moving.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You can wrestle Henry, but it is extremely hard because of how much you have to wail on him. And as you also saw, though, you do not get the advantage because he literally just flips right away from you. And so, in fighting game terms, he goes right back to neutral after you do the move. So,
and done. Time. No, I'm joking. Yeah, look at that. First try.
I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed considering your track record with insta-kill characters insta kills.
I told you I'm good at this game. This is just a really shit port.
Like you're my friend or something.
I mean, I was gonna say the only insta kill you never got hit by was one from Harvey. You managed to avoid his every time.
What the hell?
As I said, everyone else who had an insta kill or pseudo insta kill, you ate shit.
And it's recorded. That is going to be on YouTube forever.
Oh yeah, definitely. Still, I mean, I said the Shinobu one's going to be hilarious considering how long that one took.
I don't know. Maybe I should take time and just make a compilation of all my deaths and crashes. That'd be a fun video to make.
Spouse, soulmate.
Yeah, I mean, hey, kid, I found that it's like, literally have like a compilation of all the amount of times you crashed this whole thing, and then along with that, a compilation of all the times you were hit by the insta kills.
Oh, I'm actually super excited for tomorrow's game.
I'm gonna need shock treatment to get over this one.
Oh yeah, that Zodiac, I believe you said it was.
Yep, I'm actually gonna pick up a Steam gift card tomorrow, and I'm gonna purchase a whole bunch of Steam keys.
She caused me some trouble, all right.
Give them away,
but it helped me clear up a lot of things.
The game is super cheap, so I can drop $50
You know how women are.
Especially my wife.
A really big spender.
Unless you want
She
one,
knew my income wasn't enough, so every now and then
ones.
she'd just disappear.
I'd say that there, and if there's any left, if there's at least one left over, I can take it then. But same for the stream.
You and her.
True. The game developers are already giving away some Steam keys already, but I thought I might as well. Throw my hat in there too, just to help support the game.
Yeah, and also, yeah, we've been talking about this already. Yes, Henry is also Travis's brother.
Twin brother.
Yeah.
So they're clearly fraternal twins.
How do you plan to put an end to all of this?
Vastly, yeah. As I said, it's definitely one of those things, like I said, where Travis, at the very least, Travis's dad definitely got around.
Also,
as far as we know.
Also,
who happens to be your twin brother?
Henry here was also the guy. On the voicemails too. If you're wondering.
But where the hell's the exit?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Right, bro?
But of course, the funny thing you also know is if you pay attention to the whole, the calls from the beginning up until the whole time you first introduced to Henry, they do change after that moment.
Let's go.
Yep.
Like I said, it's not directly obvious because you can't outright tell it's him over the phone. They were smart about it, and of course, this shot is still awesome.
Iconic as fuck.
I mean, it's definitely a glorious shot here. Like I said,
you know the artist who did the height beating me with a baseball bat. What's it called? Yeah, I commissioned them to actually recreate this using our characters, but. She needs your input on the final design. So after this stream, we have to talk about like that Hellhound design. So I actually have to get this done.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. I mean, if I need to,
I talked to Garfield. Garfield says it's not ready yet. So I'm like, all right, fine.
I figured as much.
We'll just do something that's gonna fit in my quote unquote universe of streaming, right?
Fair enough. Like I was gonna say, I still have the information that I gave him saved. I still have that. It's a bit it's weird. It's probably a bit weird in regard because of how it's kind of one to go for, and Garfield's willing to go through with it here.
But is Matt's name still in this as the game tester?
I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
But yeah, I don't know. Guitar Heroes is such a fun game, and the fact that what's it called? That art of Kite beating me with the bat was pretty funny. Yeah.
At least, like I said, that was a one-time thing that we expected, and it's just hilarious, you know.
Yeah, the clip and all. Oh yeah. Also, by the way, Dolius, I fixed the issue about the Nightbot about posting links. So what's it called? If you want, feel free to link your Twitch page, man. You know what I mean? Why not? Go nuts. Because believe it or not, these streams tend to get lots of views, and if I can use my platform to help my friends grow, I'll definitely do it.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah. That's it. But just we'll see. We're almost in the hour. We just hit the hour mark now, so we are.
Yeah, it's like the game becomes easier once you get stronger.
Yeah, definitely so. But like I said, the main problem with this game was the whole money bug in this fucking thing.
Oh my god, what the fuck, Marvelous? Seriously, how the fuck did you not test this? Oh.
Yeah, about this. But like, yeah. But speaking of port jobs here, I didn't bring I probably mentioned before how much I dislike Chrono Cross, dude. I have to come across a review for that game. You know what the guy described that Radical Dreamers edition that Square put out?
Is it a bad port?
And it's lazy.
Oh wait, what do you mean? What does lazy mean?
Nothing was really added to it though. Some of the new updated character art looks fine for some characters. Other ones are not as good because they lose detail. Widescreen is very crappy looking.
Well, it's Square Enix. Yeah. Oh, freaking what's it called? Dolius, I need to send you an invite to my private Discord because like what's it called? You have a character too. I can probably get a PNGtuber set up for you too as well. I just need to send me a reference sheet. I don't know. It's gonna be fun because I think if next month I'm going to a gaming convention and I'm planning on buying a new GameCube. So I would love to have 3 Sonic. It would be fun to have 3 Sonic fans do Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, it definitely could be interesting there, and
question, question: who's the power type though?
I was gonna say though, you could also probably do it for SA2 as well, in particular, considering there's 3 main characters to a story in that.
That is true.
And to be honest here, just to be honest here though, for SA2 and Heroes, I wouldn't mind being stuck being the power character, so to speak.
Well, you're the power type?
Would you rather be it though? Because Dolius' whole thing, so he's the wolf of the wind, as I so.
Yeah, I guess I technically could be a fly type if you want to get into the lore for Cyber.
I mean, I'm just saying though, by the 3 of us here, Dolius could be either speed or flight, how you want to go about it.
True. All right, so I always hated this ending.
I don't find it interesting.
No, the whole entire. Too bad there won't be a sequel.
I know. Too bad there won't be a
I
sequel.
feel like that's a bit of a jab or so, though. To be fair, it also fits into Sylvia's personality. Think about that.
They did a little nice detail in No More Heroes Paradise where it says where they changed that line. You know what I mean? They changed that line.
I get it, but as I say, now this was like the Wii one. They didn't know if they were gonna get a sequel or not, and again, as I said,
that's how you know this is a straight port of this game.
Yeah.
They added this for No More Heroes 2. Yeah, that lead. Okay, they fucking made sure to put that in, but they didn't. Fucking. Oh my god, my head hurts.
Yeah. I was gonna say though, to be fair though, that line still fits with Sylvia entirely,
But she is a con artist.
She's quite the con artist and the bitch. So like I said, it fits her perfectly.
19 hours. Normally it takes me about 12 hours to beat this game, right? On the Wii. That's the average playtime. The only reason why this is above average because of the multiple game crashes, the amount of grinding I had to do to make up for lost time and money.
I mean, on top of that, the fact you had to go and spend all the money every time you built it up, so that you didn't have to, so the crash didn't happen.
Yeah.
Again, to be fair, if you just took time and grinded the money and whatnot on stream, it wouldn't be so bad because you could have that giant surplus of money there, and then every time after every fight when we start up, we always go do all the shit, do the next fight, and then show some of the newer stuff that opened up, like the new job, and maybe one or two of the assassination gigs.
Yep.
Before we called it there, and then you do it all again on stream. Like I said, that's just been the problem, was you had to go use that money up to prevent a crash from happening, because we had that happen twice.
Not twice. It's happened. It's happened more than twice, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'll say on stream we've.
Oh yeah, that
stream.
One stream. Oh my god, I was so frustrated during that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On stream, we've had it happen twice total, as far as I recall.
Fuck it. I have a PNG model and have been having a hard time trying to get it to work. Dude, I'll show you. I'll show you how to set up your PNG2 model if you want. But like, what's it? But for now though, yeah, you know what? The stream's over, right? Like, I beat it. I beat the game in an hour. Didn't expect that.
I wasn't expecting either. I expect you to kind of get your ass beat by Henry quite a bit.
Yeah, I almost got taken down by the thing. But with that said, though, I want to let's rate a small streamer.
I was gonna say though, if we got anything else in mind, we could probably do to fill time if you want it, or if you just want to call it here and be done with the game. I
say call it here, be done with the game, and maybe we could stream because tomorrow's gonna be I'm streaming EX Zodiac, and I gotta work on getting stuff ready for that.
And to be fair, depending on how that goes, we might go as long or even over our usual time, depending on how much fun you're having with it.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna do everything I can in that game because I've played through it and I had so much fun with it. I couldn't wait to stream it. You know what I mean? It was just one of those. This game is so good. And I also have to purchase those Steam keys to drop in chat.
Yeah, and of course, I did look at a thing, and I definitely don't see it. It's got very Star Fox and Space Harrier vibe to it from what I saw in the image shots of it.
In one segment of Sin and Punishment, okay, that's a spoiler. I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth. All right, so oh yeah, you're welcome, Dolius, and yeah, thanks for trying, but I appreciate it. So, and also I appreciate the raid too. It does help. All right, so let me see who is streaming right now that I can raid.
I definitely know Jude is streaming right now.
Who's Jin? Is they
Jude?
Oh wait, yeah, Jude 3 Cryobot. Yeah. Oh, but they're doing art right now. Let me see. You think? Wow. Me and another person is streaming No More Heroes, and they're in the beginning. I love his name though, Weeaboo Ren. That's a really good name. Let's see.
By the way, dude, we've been rating so many VTubers now, and all my recommended channels are so many damn other VTubers now.
I'm sorry. It's just like your Twitter feed. I'm sorry. I did this.
Well, I mean, dude, like to point out, I got fucking Haruka in here. Hootie Hoo.
Oh, I could read
Prism.
I could read a Flesh Tuber. That's a joke about the actual IRL people who stream.
Yeah, but it's like, oh fucking Christ, this is odd. Like fucking Melody, Silverveil, and Iron Mouse are in my recommended channels.
Yeah, Melody's pretty big though. You know what I mean? So they don't need my raid.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out in my recommended channels. It's kind of funny as shit.
I could raid. Let me see. I'm checking. I could raid Tiny Goblin. She's pretty small.
Oh Lord.
Let me see.
Maximilian Dude just went live.
All right.
You saw that?
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna. Okay. I don't see any of Noodles Kite's friends streaming because I really wanted to raid Vanyu Very because he gave me a really big raid one time and that also bumped my followers. I want to return favor, but they're not streaming, so hopefully tomorrow they're streaming and I can give them a raid, right? But for now,
maybe.
You know what, Grape, I'll you're the co-host. You can put an input. Your choice. Should I raid Tiny Goblin? Or raid Jude 3 Cryobot?
Anywho, I decide to get a job. The gig? Assassinate the Drifter.
I said we try it. I said we go check out Tiny Goblin. She could probably use it. I said Jude's doing art right now. Don't want to mess that up on next one.
Yeah, no, I'm friends with artists. The one thing you want to do is mess up their stop them in the middle of their art intervals.
Or at least it was
It depending on how they're going, but even so, definitely be careful with it.
name? Sylvia Crystal.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna read a Goblin VTuber because of course I would.
Congratulations.
That definitely also fits in line with you too.
The 11th best hitman.
Oh, they're doing a collab. That's nice.
How about getting rid of the 10
Let's send
killers
them
above you
some love.
and aim
All right.
for the top?
Let's see, raid.
I want to be number one.
Then I guess might as well do my ending, right?
It's gonna be
might as well the ending. We can make our opinions on this, and if you really want, and
could be dangerous.
about to say, you can't show it off now because where we ended off at, but you could have also ended off on the the beta or the prototype. Yeah, whatever that tape that shows the older No More Heroes trailer.
Oh yes,
Let the bloodshed
I know
begin.
you're talking about. Where are you? Oh, it's Tiny _ Goblin.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll say we could probably get the ending and wrap it up here. What we think about this game in particular?
It's an amazing game. Actually, no, yeah. Finish.
Yeah, but I'll say I'll start off here saying like this game is definitely fun. It definitely got a lot of people, interested in Suda 51. Like it definitely put him on that map for a lot of people, and he's for the most part, even if he ain't too fond of how a project turns out, like Shadow of the Dam, people still do enjoy his. The games he makes and the writing he does for his team do. But Marvel's definitely botched this fucking poured up bad.
And they put more love into the fucking sequel. That never made any sense to me.
I mean, that definitely makes no sense to me either, because I like the sequel too, but I also definitely feel like, if you're gonna bundle the games together, at least for the first two, they need to be equally loved, and the Travis Strikes Again didn't really need it.
Yep. Alright,
and
so,
for you?
It's a terrible port job. Jesus fucking Christ, this game. This game gave me a headache. Like, I physically own this game. I digitally own it on Switch. I physically own it on Switch. And and I own it physically on Wii. I could have just done the Wii version. And be done with it, but no, I wanted to be a contrarian and just play it on Switch because I love the Switch. There's no bad ports. Holy fuck, I'm thinking twice now about the shit I buy on this console.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget though, this port job ain't just a Switch either. This is like, for we heard in general, this port job was bad for the first game.
Yeah. Alright, so the raid is ready. We are going to be raiding Tiny Goblin. Be sure to send her some love from me. What's it called? I believe they're playing For the King. I've been hearing a lot about that game. I don't know, I've been on a very weird medieval kick lately too on top of that, but that's a story for another day. Alright. I don't really have a raid message. I guess, I don't know, no more cyber? No, that's terrible. We'll come up with something better for EX Zodiac tomorrow for sure. Alright.
Yeah, I think something probably better for that once I've seen through it, I can help you come up with a better raid message.
Exactly. Alright, with that said, I've been Cyber. I want to thank my co-host for showing up. I want to thank Dolius for giving me a raid. I appreciate it. And the raid went through. Holy crap.
Yep.
And we're still recording.
Now make sure you end it.
We don't eat them. They're friends. Cyberwolf! Raiding with a party of 4. Welcome, raiders!
Cyberwolf, hello!
Hello, friends! Hello, everybody!
Alright. Now let me start closing stream on closing stream on YouTube on this end.
Oh no, the IRS sends